Well, aloha. I haven't seen this background in a while because I just got back from a 10-day vacation in beautiful Ocho Rios, Jamaica with my wife, Renee. We've been spending the last couple of days getting acclimated, taking care of shit that needs to be taken care of, so forth and so on. And obviously, I returned to a slew of dumb fuckery in the comment section that I'll get to in the form of video replies over the course of the next few days. But first, I wanted to tell you a quick first world's problem story about our return flight from Jamaica. You can already hear the right-wingers coming in here going, "We don't give a fuck, Tom." That's cool. Just keep watching and commenting so you keep boosting those algorithms so I keep getting paid so I can go back on vacation. Anyway, little return flight story for you. We were supposed to leave Jamaica at 10 minutes to 4 in the afternoon on Saturday the 9th. We get to the airport early like you're supposed to, check in, we go to the Club Bay Lounge, we chill, and then with plenty of time to get down to the terminal ahead of boarding time, we head out of the lounge, we get down to the terminal, and we find that our flight gets bumped from 10 to 4 to 10 to 5. No big deal. You get bumped by an hour, it happens. Then it got bumped to, I forget the exact time, it got bumped to like 10 to 10, and then back to 3:40, and then back to 3:50, and then back to 4:50. And everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? And this is not the only flight it's happening to. This is the flight to Chicago it's happening to. There's a flight to Charlotte, North Carolina it's happening to, and there's a flight to Philadelphia it's happening to. So now there are 600 people down in the end of this terminal trying to get to these three gates to ask the people at the gates what the fuck is going on. And we're all getting varying stories, right? From the Chicago flight story, we're getting, first and foremost, we're told that, well, the problem is that your crew is going to time out, and so we need to take you to Miami, where you're going to switch crews and then carry on to Chicago. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and get moving with that. Well, here's the problem. We're going to fly you into Miami. You guys are going to have to completely deplane, go through customs, get your bag from checked baggage, then check back in, check your bag again, get back onto the same plane with the exact same seats, only a different crew, and then we could take you to Chicago. Okay, seems kind of fucking stupid, but nonetheless, let's get on with it. Well, Miami has weather, and we can't do that right now. So why the fuck are we talking about Miami? Anyway, we're sitting there waiting for some kind of resolution, and all of a sudden it jumped to a late night departure time again. And when we went back up to get an explanation, they told us this time that they lost our plane. You fucking what, when? Your what hurts? You did what? You can't find our plane? What is this, an episode of Lost? Is this CNN's coverage of the Malaysian flight? What the fuck? You lost a plane. Yeah, air traffic control doesn't know where it's at. We're trying to find another plane to come get you. Really? You're not exactly giving me the warm and fuzzies with the lost plane story. Flight bounces around from this time to that time to this time to that time, and then all of a sudden it bounces to the following morning, Sunday at 10 a.m. And when we go to get an explanation on the 10 a.m. bump, they go, we don't know what you're talking about. You guys are getting the updates on your app and through text messages faster than we can receive them here at the counter. They literally did not have the 10 a.m. information until we told it to them. And then while we're telling it to them, it's updating in front of them. They're like, yeah, it's 10 a.m. We're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Now, our flight gets bumped to the next day. The Philly flight gets bumped to the next day. The Charlotte flight gets bumped to the next day. And it's the beginning of spring break. Hotel rooms are scarce. The airline's like, yeah, we're trying to find hotel rooms for everybody. You are not leaving until tomorrow, and we can't find them. We're trying. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not waiting on you to find one. I jump on the Expedia app, boom, I find one. My wife had befriended another family that was there with a young son, and they're like, we cannot spend the night at the hotel. But we don't know, we're kind of a little weirded out about just getting some random fucking hotel in Jamaica. I'm like, here's one, it's good, it'll be a roof over our head for the night, and that's all we really need. It seems like it's decent and safe. It's got 2 restaurants and a pool. Let's go. We each family books a room. We get a ride to the airport, or to the hotel. It's only 4 minutes away. We get there, and it's a lovely hotel. It really is. It's quite nice. hotter than hell in the lobby because they don't have any AC going, but whatever. There's AC in the room. That's all that matters. We're checking in. I'm like, okay, where are the restaurants? Everybody here needs some dinner. We've been through a long day. For safety reasons, both restaurants are closed. Can we at least chill in the pool? For safety reasons, the pool is closed. Whatever. There's a restaurant next door, the Pelican. You can get some dinner over there. It was a nice dinner. It was a decent dinner. It was like a Jamaican version of a Greek diner. Aces, great, wonderful, no problems. Had a little dinner, went back to the hotel room, discovered that there was no blanket. Now it's the Caribbean. You don't really need a comforter or anything like that, but a light blanket because you got the AC cranking in the room. Call down. You guys got any blankets? Nope. You got any extra sheets where we could kind of layer up and get a blanket-like effect? Nope. Everything we have that's available are in the rooms currently. Aces. Then we discovered there's no way to turn it came with a balcony, and there was like a light on in the balcony, and there was no way of turning it off. And the curtains didn't go all the way. So now we go to bed with light beaming into the room because there's no way to keep the light out of this non-blanket room. And then we discover, as everything quiets down for the night, that the shower makes a glug, 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 glug sound every 10 to 15 minutes all night long. Anyway, we wake up the next morning, we get back to the airport at 6:30 for our 10 a.m. flight. We chalk it up to, you know what, we had a blanket to rest our head on and a roof over our head. That's all we really needed. Let's move on with our lives. 10 a.m. flight to Chicago. Here we come. 9:30, we're not boarding. What's going on? Well, your plane's sitting right out there. We got the jetway and everything right out to it, but we don't have a crew. We don't have a pilot or a co-pilot or anybody to man the plane. At this point in time, people are going, we got it. We'll handle it. I'm on every airline applicant. What fucking airline is going to Chicago? What airline is going to the States right now? Just get me to the States and I can figure out how to get home from there. Then all of a sudden the crew shows up. The whole place erupts in applause. We get on the plane. We leave. We make it home. Only a little over 24 hours after we were supposed to be home. First world problems, I know. Nonetheless, an aggravating ordeal. So we shan't be flying American anymore, especially considering the other times that we went to Jamaica, we flew United and didn't have such an issue. Flew to Mexico, United didn't have issues like this. Flew to Miami and New Orleans for cruises on Southwest, didn't have issues like this. But with American, we had issues like this. So we probably aren't going to be flying American anymore. But anyway, that's just my little return flight story. Like I said, to all you haters that are going to come in here and leave a comment and boost my algorithms, I thank you in advance for that. Now that I get paid per view on this. Oh, real quick. New shirt in the store. I turned 5 of my cover band names into actual band shirts. This is the name of my Guns N' Roses cover band Direct Energy Weapon from 1994. You can pick up all of these cover band shirts at the button in my profile. Now I'm going to go through the dumb fuckery that is the comment section that has developed over the last 10 days that I was on vacation, and we're going to respond to some of these single-celled organisms. Let's get back at it.